Ladies and gentlemen, we're all set again for the second game of the day, and it's a battle between the East Coast Railway taking on the Rising Star Club. We witnessed the Rising Student Club in action a few moments ago, but for now, though, it's the Rising Star Club who will be taking on against each other in what is going to be a Gold League fixture. And they are the match officials. Mr. Bhim Kumar Chetri is going to be the match referee. Mr. Sasikant Dasia, Mr. Debashish Bagh are the two linesmen. Mr. Dilip Kumar Raut is the man dealing with the boats. And the two captains are in the center. Durga Madhav Naib is the match commissioner. And it's me, Rohit, who will be taking you through the upcoming spell of play. And the two captains who are out in the center, East Coast Railway is being spearheaded by the likes of Babaji Charan Pradhan, jersey number 9. And similarly, his counterpart is also donning jersey number 9 for Rising Star Club, and it is Karthik Ekka. That's how East Coast Railway lines up. Ashish Kumar Nandi, Sanatan Lohar, Hemanta Kumar Das, Gokul Oram, Babaji Pradhan, the skipper, Gyana Ranjan Samal, Niranjan Sardar, Suresh Das, Lakshman Murmu, Blecky Lara, Lakra, and Umar Khan, the goalkeeper. And for Rising Star Club, it is Karthik Ekka, Bijay Singh, Satendra Orao, Arjun Muduli, Syed Manzar Ali, Vikas Chandra Pradhidhari, the captain, Hari Kathiat, Sheikh Shakib Sehzada, Manoj Naik, Abhinash Muduli, Usta Jani, and the coach is Mr. Santosh Kumar Das, an experienced campaigner and has been dealing with the game for a long, long time. That's how the team comparisons look like. Both the sides, they played one game each. East Coast Railway, they have drawn their first fixture. Rising Star Club have won it emphatically. In fact, they have scored 3 goals as well. They have conceded none. They have conceded 1 rather. Where in East Coast Railway, they played out a 0-0 draw against Mangala Club, and it's the same opposition that Rising Star Club defeated by 3 goals to 2. We'll now wait for the teams to line up. We'll now wait for them to take their position before they go head on against each other in what is going to be an absolutely swashbuckling contest for the day. Just to give you all a quick introduction to the sides. The team attacking on your screen from the left to the right are dressed in green and maroon, the Rising Star Club, wherein the team attacking on your screen from the right to the left are the team in the red, East Coast Railway. And Rising Star Club kickstarts proceeding altogether. They'll hope that they can get some early rhythm. And that's nicely received there by Rising Star Club. They like to keep control of the game. They like to battle forward with all their might. Now launches the ball forward, eventually trickles out of control there. Takes a long goal kick there. the East Coast Railway goalkeeper Umar Khan, another experienced campaigner. But then Rising Star Club, they have the ball under their control now, drives it forward. There's someone on the chase, but brilliant work done there by East Coast Railway. And that's what the Gold Club looks like. It has got Rising Star Club, Jai Durga Club, Chand Club, Radha Govind Club, Mangala Club, East Coast Railways, and Kishore Club. Short passes here. And now that's steered out of play there. The ball's back with Rising Star Club there. And they send in a cross, goal scoring opportunity. Tantalizes the players who are waiting in front of the goal for Rising Star Club. But it doesn't go in. And now the ball's back in favor of Rising Star Club. They twist and turn around, looking for some space. Crosses the ball into the box. The danger still lingers on, and now a goal-bound opportunity goes floating. Now going to take in that goal kick there, Omar Khan. And that ball would go all the way into the goalkeeper. It wouldn't actually. And it's going to be a throw in now in favor of East Coast Railway. Short pass is now being played here. East Coast Railway just trying to find a way through. But at the moment, Rising Star Club, they look to be in fine touch. Once again denied. And eventually a free kick has been given. It's going to be a throw in there, but it'll have to be retaken. They send it back. It's going to be a free kick in fact, not a throw in. And now they're back to East Coast Railway. Short pass once again played forward, and that was clearly clipped from the back. That is not something that you'll really like to witness over and over again. Rising Star Club, they have a chance now. Oh, there's some shooting space, looking for it. More of an emasculated effort there. Cross comes floating in from the right. Oh, could have been catastrophic there. Omar Khan somehow keeps the ball out of the line. Oh, it's all happening here. And that's an intent. That's a positive start. Oh, would you believe that? And the ball's now back to Omar Khan again. Launches it forward there. Ball's back with the Rising Star Club. They have the attacking prowess for sure, but once again, a team's not just entirely built on attacking prowess. Rising Star Club, they have a long history. They were forged in 1950, so 73 years, just 3 years after India became independent from the British rule. So obviously, they have witnessed the ebbs and flows of Indian history, and they have somehow weathered all the storms that have come their way, which is incredible, to be honest, for any club. A team of such enriching legacy, uh, a team that nurtures talent, and a long ranger comes floating in. Though it's completely off target, it won't count. It's going to be a goal kick now in favor of East Coast, or rather, apologies for the same, in favor of Rising Star Club. And now coming all the way from the left, a brilliant ball being sent forward. Eventually fights their way out, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick here. Once again, now trying to build something from the right. Here's a throw in favor of East Coast Railway. And a throw quickly comes trickling in. This time, though, there was a goal scoring chance on the horizon. It's going to be the first corner of the day here, and it's East Coast Railway who has the corner in their favor. Corner comes floating in. Header for sure, but that was more of a weakened header. And eventually sends the ball forward. Deludes everyone there. It's fallen at the feet of Rising Star Club. Oh, that could have been $1 million cross. Fortunately, they just couldn't connect. This time straight to the goalkeeper, Umar Khan. They did try their luck from some range here. Eventually, the ball has been sent downtown. It's now the captain of East Coast, or rather of Rising Star Club, Vikas Chandra Patidhari. The ball's back with East Coast Railway. They're trying to build something. Sends it towards the far right. Sends in a looping cross. Denied. That wasn't, though, not a best of clearances. Could have fallen at the feet of Rising Star Club as well. East Coast Railway, apologies. And the first yellow card of the day comes out. We'll try and show you what happened. Yes, there was a clear clipping from the back. And that is definitely not allowed in the regulations of football. And the ball sent towards the far right. Trying to find its way there. Cross comes in. There comes the volley. But it was not on target. It's going to be a goal kick now. Umar Khan with that goal kick in favor of East Coast Railway. But once again, Rising Star Club. They have the ball at their feet. They have their shooting space as well. Once again, he should have gone for the shot by himself. He wanted to pass it, make it slightly more convincing, and eventually gave up on that opportunity. This is a high-octane encounter. This is seeing both the sides really pulling the trigger as much as they can. And it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a long free kick here. Let's see if they can try and find the back of the net. Goes for it, bangs it into the wall. And now East Coast Railway on the rise, but they'll be taking care of it. And the ball eventually still not going out of play. Sends across from the left. Oh, he wanted to go for the volley. But just that tricky intervening header allows them to get a throw. And it eventually goes out of play, awarding a goal kick now to East Coast Railway. It's going to be a goal kick now. And once again, Umar Khan would be the man to do the honors here. And once again, it's Rising Star Club who has the ball back in control. Short passes now being played. The ball's back in favor of East Coast Railway as they come from the right. And now from the left. And here's a chance, and it eventually gets into the back of the net. Umar Khan is completely furious there. Rising Star Club had the chance. They quickly received it, turned, and banged the ball into the back of the net. It took a hit of the post and it went in. And eventually it's Rising Star Club that draws first blood. It was almost point blank range. Just when it felt that we won't be seeing goal for a while, it has arrived, and it has arrived in scintillating fashion. And that is the fourth goal for Rising Star Club in the tournament. They have conceded a few, yes, but at the same time, they have scored as well. Yes, that didn't really pick it up nicely. Took a tumble. It's going to be a free kick for East Coast Railway. They will have to respond quickly. The goalkeeper just manning the lines there as early as he can. There goes the free kick, but it sails over. It was not on target. It's going to be a goal kick here. And now the ball keeps on pinballing out in the center. Does a decent job. Sends the ball towards the central midfield. Twists and turns around without much hassle there. And now Rising Star Club once again on the rise. All they needed was to thread that through ball perfectly. And they missed it. Could have done a better job than what they were doing right now. Comes all the way from the right. Sends it forward this time. Reaches in position looking for help. And that was too acute of an angle for them to try and steer it towards the goal. Corner. It'll be interesting to see how they act on it, how they react to that. Short corner taken. Cross comes floating in. Jumping header there. But again, it was not on target. Pretty decent job, at least until now, by both the sides. Rising Star Club, they have secured the lead there. East Coast Railway, they are still trying to find a way through. And at the moment, though, they don't have many answers for themselves. Once again, this time though, Umar Khan, he is up to the mark. He is being summoned into action over and over again. And to be honest, he hasn't really been at the top of his game. Had a short ball there. Rising Star Club with the ball in the central channel. Plays it a square pass towards the far right. Knits it forward again. Nicely controlled game right now, and they're really loving the game, to be honest. And this time, though, the flank's gone up. They're happy dealing with the way that they are right now. They have that opening goal in their favor, and that is all that matters, to be honest. Rising Star Club on the pursuit. That's a lovely ball there. But once again, they won't really get the kind of advantage that they were looking forward to. At the moment, East Coast Railway, they have been completely outclassed. They're not even reaching out for the ball. And I reckon that is what makes all the difference in the world. Does a pretty decent job there. Now East Coast Railway, they will have to defend as Rising Star Club comes again. Short pass is controlled once, this time though. A miss pass. Won't really help their cause. Back with Rising Star Club. It has been all Rising Star Club. East Coast Railway, they have been more like chasing shadows. Another nice ball towards the central channel. This time didn't really. That first touch was slightly heavier. Looks for a shorting opportunity. Goes for it. Inches over the woodwork. So close yet so far. Almost. Almost. Banged it home. It's going to be a corner though, I reckon. So they must have touched a few. They've touched an inch of glove there. Rising Star Club goes for the corner, not the best of corner. This is another chance. Still looking for that shot. Trickles off the players. And Umar Khan desperate to keep the ball in control. Could have just let it go because the last touch wasn't of his own plan. This is another opportunity that they will really like to go forward with. Short passes now that are being played. East Coast Railway with the ball in their hand. Beautifully controlled. Can they keep it under control for a longer time? No. Rising Star Club. They are rising from the right. Looking for spaces. Forward ball. Twist and turn. Sends it forward. Straight to Umar Khan's gloves there. Short passes again. Once again, towards the far right. Sends it forward. Beautifully received. Oh, I reckon that was a slightly miscontrolled ball there. Another forward ball. Now eventually clipped from the behind and the referee's blown the whistle. Clipped from the back, to be honest. That was the terminology, so apologies for the same as well. Once again, a Rising Star Club, they kickstart proceedings from the back. And now it's slightly the game with every passing second. It's turning more into a lackluster fixture. Now Rising Star Club. Look at the control that they have. It simply seems wonderful. I mean, that is what you'd really expect. Another long ranger comes floating in. That's off target though. Piercing through the picket fencing with all their might. There's gonna be another goal kick here. But before that, the goalkeeper, he'll need some help. Well, the medical attendant has been summoned. They say that when a goalkeeper is down, ideally, he need to be treated on the ground itself. That's what the rule of the FIFA states. And eventually, the game's back again in the hunt. Slowly and this time again, Rising Star Club sends in a cross, goes for the shot, saved by Omar Khan. Could very well have been a phenomenal piece of shot that would have been taken only if that had been that had more power. To be honest, there was a lovely, lovely opportunity. Cross corner comes in, floating all the way. Rising Star Club still looking around for opportunities now. Eventually, they send it behind and again trying to test their luck from the range. But at the end of the day, it won't really matter. It's going to be another goal kick here in favor of East Coast Railway, to be honest. They have tried really hard, but they have failed to get themselves in the game. Again, trying to score. Like they are two different things completely. Rising Star Club comes all the way from the right this time. Couldn't really get the pass in place. East Coast Railway snatches it away. Oh, that's a bit of a push and pull there. And eventually won't. The ball's eventually going out of play for a while now. Nicely received there and well controlled there by Rising Sports Club. The referee almost took a tumble for a while, wanted to go for that through ball, but in that pursuit of the through ball, they have somehow continuously hit the door. That's another lovely ball. Once again, cleared out of the way. It's going to be a throw in here in favor of Rising Star Club. Let's see if they can create something significant. Now on to the far left. Another throw in is going to come in here. Easy pickings, to be honest. But just by picking it nicely, that won't help their cause. Particularly when you're trying to score a goal. You need to be more on your feet there. There's another player who's down. And once again, Rising Star Club back on their feet. Sends in another lovely cross there. That was a brilliant rainbow flick, to be honest. Sends it towards the far right. Looking around for some space. Once again, not really able to knock the ball inside that attacking third that they would have expected. Rising Star Club, they still have the ball under control. And they have been the one who's been calling the shots. As we mentioned, that they come with a pretty enriching legacy. To be honest, they have really nurtured their youngsters. They have blended experience with youth as well. East Coast Railway. They're trying hard. They're trying desperately to be on their feet. It's pretty hot and humid out in the center. A Well received there. This can be a golden opportunity. The flag stays down. He hammers it towards the goalkeeper, Karthik Ekka. For the first time in the match, he was summoned into action. Well, it looked like for a while that could have been a goal scoring opportunity. Almost there. It was a 50-50 chance. Let's see if we get back up on their feet. This can be really excruciating, agonizing for a player here. It seemed a few moments ago the crowds, the stands were somewhat chock-a-block. I won't exactly say chock-a-block, but yes, for a while it had enough people. And eventually, it's good to see that everyone's back on his feet, particularly Karthik Ekka. And we'll resume the game shortly. Takes a long ranger, sends it down. Rising Star Club does a fine job of going all the way from the left. It goes out of play again. Well, here's a quick confirmation. Here's a quick apology. There was a confusion in the team list that was shared. It had Umar Khan, the goalkeeper for East Coast Railway. But it's not Umar Khan, it's Saroj Pradhan. The clarification has just arrived. So once again, a very sincere apology for all the chaos and for all the miscommunication that has happened. So it is Saroj Pradhan who is the man who's manning the goalpost of East Coast Railway. He's done a decent job, at least until now. He has been summoned into action quite a few number of times. And yes, so it is Saroj Pradhan who will be the man to take that goal kick. Ideally, the initial team list that arrived to us and had Umar Khan mentioned, but then jersey number 21, Saroj Pradhan. He's been decent throughout the game. This can be another goal scoring chance. Saroj Pradhan, he's came out. He left the citadel unguarded, and the ball has trickled into the back of the net. Just while we were talking about him, Rising Star Club has found a second goal for themselves. It wasn't exactly orchestrated as per plan. That first touch, it looks like more of an own goal there, to be honest, because it doesn't look like that it was the player of the Rising Star Club who trickled the ball in. It felt as if the ball took a deflection off an East Coast Railway player and it went into the back of the net. So it's 2 goals for Rising Star Club now. A short ball there. Rising Star Club once again prominently taking the game by the scruff of its neck. But East Coast Railway, they have the ball back in their favour. and it will eventually go out of play. 41 minutes of action, and so far, Rising Star Club, they have definitely done a phenomenal job. Short passes being played here. East Coast Railway trying desperately to stay on their feet. Sends in a brilliant cross, but that will go to the goalkeeper of Rising Star Club, Karthik Ekta, who hasn't been tested much. He was summoned into action just for once, and he pulled off a fine save, eventually taking a serious blow to his gut. It's a fine pass, short passes. That's decently done by Rising Star Club. Now sends a long ball forward, eventually trickles out of play again. Final 2 minutes of regulation time coming up. Yeah, short passes. That's a fine ball sent towards the center. Received again, send it towards the far right. Takes it under control. Rising Star Club, before they could reach it, the flag was already up. So, sadly, they won't really have that advantage that they were so desperately looking forward to. Straight to the goalkeeper. Easy pickings there, no real trouble. Final minute of regulation time coming up. This has been an exciting first half. A pretty fast-paced unit altogether. East Coast Railway now trying to find a way heading forward, but that's not to be. And that's what the stats look like. Rising Star Club has got 12 attempts at goal. East Coast Railway has 4. 2 attempts have been on target for East Coast Railway. Rising Star Club has 7 of them on target. Swivels around in a pretty fine fashion there. 4 minutes of additional time. And the ball goes out of bounds as well. Another long ball created. Nicely controls the ball and turns around. Well constructed. Another lateral delivery. Sends it forward. Deflected, and the ball's back on its way in the stride of East Coast Railway. They drive forward from there. Does a decent job looking around for some shooting space. Sets it up nicely. Still couldn't pull the trigger. But they have another opportunity though. They slipped and let the possession back in favor of Rising Star Club. Rising Star Club has really dictated the game throughout. A few moments ago, the stats that were shown, 12 shots were what were taken. This time a nice trick. Tries to build from the left. Sends it across straight to the goalkeeper though. This has been an entertaining first half. This has been a first half that has really witnessed both the sides. It was East Coast Railway who kickstarted the game on a feisty note, but then shortly it was taken over by Rising Star Club, and as the scoreline suggests, they have been dictating and dominating the game with their phenomenal brand of brilliance. They're still not giving away. There's still a couple of minutes to go. Yeah, this time short passes being played, and eventually another opportunity launched into the box. They'll go straight to the goalkeeper. 1 more minute of action remaining in the first half, and this has really been a battle where these two sides, they have really fought hard. Rising Star Club, they have been the more successful side, they have been the more dominating side. Nicely received there. Fine ball sent forward. Final few seconds coming up. Rising Star Club on the move again, but this time East Coast Railway, they did sniff out the opportunity. They have a chance to go all the way from the left, but they'll need help. It was more of a solitary run, and now he's being surrounded, being environed by three defenders. Who does the job? And that's what we'll get at the end of the first half. East Coast Railway still to open their account. Rising Star Club has a 2-goal cushion for themselves, and they like to keep it that way. They did fight, and they did fight hard enough to battle their way out of it. Both the teams, they have put forth their best foot, but yet work needs to be done. We'll try and show you the statistics that will tell you the exact story. That's how the stats look like. East Coast Railways 43% ball possession. Rising Star Club 57% ball possession. 5 shots from East Coast Railways, 12 from Rising Star Club. 2 on target for East Coast Railway, 7 on target for Rising Star Club. 1 corner from East Coast Railway, 3 from Rising Star Club. 4 fouls were committed by East Coast Railway, wherein for Rising Star Club it was 2. 1 yellow card shown, and that belongs to ECR. A couple of free kicks for ECR, well, and for RSC it's 4. These stats were powered by Sports KPI, the official broadcasting partner of the FAO League 2023. We'll now slip into a short breather before we return with the second half of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again in what is going to be another crucial second half. As things stand, Rising Star Club has a 2-0 cushion against East Coast Railway. On your frame, the team that will be attacking in their signature green and red are Rising Star Club, wherein the team that will be attacking on your frame from left to right in this half is the East Coast Railway. And it's the game has once again started there. East Coast Railway, they will really need to get themselves in the element. They are a side that's struggling in the tournament. They are still to find that opening goal for themselves. They kick-started their campaign with a 0-0 draw against Mangala Club. Rising Star Club has another opportunity. Shooting chance, goes for it straight at the goalkeeper. Saroj Pradhan this time standing tall under the pump. That was a clinical opportunity. All he needed to do was steer it home, but ends up banging it into the gloves of Saroj Pradhan. Now short passes being exchanged by East Coast Railway. They are trying to build from the back. They are trying to make it more of an orchestrated outing every time they go venturing into the opposition half. But Rising Star Club at the moment, they are indomitable. They are insuperable. Sends the ball forward. Well collected. That's good footwork there from East Coast Railway. Passes it on to the far right, collects the ball, and launches it forward. It's going to be a long chase, and Rising Star Club, they've got their defenders ready. Yes, there you go. It kind of pinged off his feet. It's going to be a free kick now in favor of Rising Star Club. And they'll take all their time, to be honest. They do not have to hurry. And that's the top goal scorer list so far. Dinabandhu Das with 3 goals from Young Utkal Club. Raisin Tudu from Sports Odisha, 3 goals. Frazier Miranda, the captain of Sunrise Club Odisha, with 3 goals. And these are incredible numbers as the tournament keeps on progressing. Expect these numbers to change. All experienced names. This time, Rising Sports Club, they still remain in control. They are a lot more active in the midfield. They say once you start dominating midfield, it's pretty easy for you to go forward with the drive. because ideally it's like the lifeblood of every team's attacking unit. It's also the bridge that remains. There's a player down from East Coast Railway. He'll need some medical treatment. And we resume once again as both the players are back on their feet. Eventually sends it forward. But this time not on target as the ball goes out of play. It's a throw in here for Rising Sports Club. And just while we were trying to expect, I reckon there's a lot of agony for the player who's taken it down, who's taken a tumble, and at the moment, the players of the East Coast Club, they went straight away to acknowledge. He'll need some assistance there. Well, this can be a prolonged hold because it looked painful, to be honest. It's going to be a substitution that's happening here. Jersey number 11 is coming on for East Coast Railway. Everybody having a very keen eye on the game, and this is very important, to be honest. These are crucial moments. And that's a confirmation. Maheswar Das, he came in. Yan Samal, and once again, in an unexpected move, he'll have to be stretchered out, which is not a welcome sight, to be honest. And the referee, he's brought out a red card. That's shocking, to be honest. He instantly knew that the foul was slightly off the bounds. And right now, East Coast Railway, they were already a goal down. And now they are a man down as well. In fact, they were two goals down, not one goal down. Apologies. They are a man down as well. Well, still very, very tensed sights out there on the sidelines. It doesn't really look like he instantly clutched onto his face. We still don't have the confirmation of what exactly happened. But it's as far as the sights go, he is being stretchered off, and you're not exactly sure he may even be stretchered off to the ambulance because that's what it looks like. Ideally, well, it's now going to be a free kick here in favor of Rising Star Club. They have a chance though. They chips it into the box. At the moment for East Coast Railway, it's going to be very, very challenging. Long ranger comes in. That was not on target. It's going to be a goal kick now for East Coast Railway. They'll really be shell shocked at the moment. Well, at the moment, you're not able to really capture what exactly happened because, uh, ideally, this time though, the goalkeeper of Rising Star Club, Karthik Ekka, he hasn't been into action much. Rising Star Club once again on the rise, once again trying to dictate it from the central channel, now towards the left. Now that they have the numerical advantage as well, it seems like they will be dictating, they'll be calling all the shots here. Gets the ball towards the far right, sends across, goes for a shot there, but jams it straight to the defender. Danger still not over, however. It's finally a free kick in favor of East Coast Railway. This time the ball has nicely been received. Here he goes all the way from the left. Let's see if Rising Star Club, they have more goals in the tournament. They've already scored 3 in the first match, 2 already, so 5 goals in total. They've conceded 2 at least until now. There's lots of space, looking for a shot, but this time not on target. Could have done better than what they produced right now. Going to be a long goal kick there. At the moment, it seems like a long and cold evening as we head towards that 1 hour mark. There you go. Once again, back with Rising Star Club. East Coast Railway now has the ball at their feet. They're driving forward, looking for some space, though it has been deflected. A long ranger, but this time the goalkeeper. They do a fine job. Does a brilliant job once again. Keeps the ball away. There's an opportunity. Sends it from the left. Wanted to go for a cheeky back flick. Almost ended up conceding the possession. And this time, though, it won't really reach the player that's gone out for a throw in. They're not happy particularly. And eventually we reach the 60 minutes mark. Short passes being played here. And at the moment, the tempo is entirely controlled there by Rising Star Club. There's nothing that East Coast Railway can do. They already have a man down. They have been completely obliterated from the game. There was another chance in the making. East Coast Railway trying desperately to stay on their feet and eventually gives away another throw in. With every passing minute, it now feels like an agonizing stay. Cross comes in from the distance. This time, just in the nick of time, East Coast Railway, they managed to take the ball away. Could have been really tricky. This time, that's a fine piece of run again. Controls it nicely. Sends the ball towards the goal, but deflected to safety then. It's going to be a corner here. Corner comes floating in. But once again, nobody to steer it to safety there. Or in fact, nobody to connect it. That could have actually caused all sorts of damage. Nonetheless, the ball is back again to East at the feet of East Coast Railway. .63 minutes of action, and as things stand, still 2-0 in favor of Rising Star Club. It's going to be another goal kick. It's been a pretty After that red card, things have slightly calmed down. At the moment, to be honest, they're completely over their opposition. This time, a long ball sent in, and it'll trickle all the way to the gloves, to the safe gloves of the goalkeeper, Karthik Ekka. No real trouble. This time goes from the right. Brilliant ball sent forward. Rising Star Club keeps the ball in control. And now they go all the way from the left. Short passes, brilliant footwork, and then bombing into speeds. Cleared away to safety. This can be a nice run from the left. Does a decent job. Keeps the ball under control. East Coast Railway will be happy that Rising Star Club did commit an error. And now launches it forward. This can be a goal scoring opportunity. The goalkeeper has come out of his line, takes the shot, blocks. This is phenomenal football from Rising Star Club. Despite the goalkeeper coming out of his line, he had all the time in the world to try and power it into the back of the net. But all he does is hammer it at the feet of one of those defenders of Rising Star Club. This is absolutely brilliant, brilliant football. Once again, the East Coast Railway, they are right now being outnumbered, they are being outpowered and outgunned. That numerical superiority that is being held by the Rising Star Club, it continues to be the decisive factor. This time the ball going all the way back to the goalkeeper of East Coast Railway, Saroj Pradhan, who's been beaten twice, but more or less he's done a decent job. East Coast Railway twisting and turning around, looking for some support, to be honest. At the moment, support has been one of the things that has been very hard to come by for them. This is a lovely ball. Can they keep it in? They did get the first touch right. The very next moment, the ball went out of play. There's a change happening. He's waiting for the bibs to be handed over to him. Yeah, it eventually does come. But what a great game this has been. You have to wear the bib before he gets into the ground. That's a rule. And now a fine piece of run there. Sends it forward. This is another blistering run. This can be another goal scoring opportunity. Takes that inside turn but couldn't just pull the trigger. One moment of delay cost them what could have been a golden chance for them to put that third goal into the back of the net. Good recovery, to be honest, by East Coast Railway. This time a little slip though. The ball's on to the left now. Looking around for opportunities. Brilliant ball control, and that is what makes this game absolutely ravishing. I mean, this fixture, the way Rising Star Club has played this game, the way they have controlled the tempo, the way they have dictated the shots, it has been absolutely phenomenal. Final 20 minutes of regulation time coming up. And still Rising Star Club, they do lead in this fixture by 2 goals to nil. Their goalkeeper now for East Coast Railway, Saroj Pradhan, he'll need some medical attention. I reckon he's having the cramps at the moment. Still waiting for the game to resume after their goalkeeper, Saroj Pradhan, took a tumble. The referee will kickstart proceedings with a drop now. Rising Star Club once again gets in the groove and start driving forward. There's so much space ahead of them. I mean, there's no kind of intent, no kind of urgency being shown by East Coast Railway. And that is exactly what is very surprising. It's shocking to say the least. Now connects the ball, saves it. Twists and turns their way, wriggles their way out of all the pressure that they find themselves in. East Coast Railway desperately trying to keep the ball away from Rising Star Club, particularly in the danger zone, but they've just given it away. And oh my word, what did he just do? There were three players onto that left, and he somehow sent it towards the right where it was all crowded. Once again, Rising Star Club, they're doing a pretty fine job of going up. Fine pass, a bit of a tussle in the center. Rising Star Club now has it from the left once again. Saroj Pradhan stands tall and denies it. Look at that shot. It's going to be a corner now in favor of Rising Star Club. We now head into the final quarter of the game. Corner comes floating in. Oh! Saroj Pradhan had to go a full stretch dive in order to tip that away. It was not an easy task. In the last moment, he eventually manages to take the ball away from the net. He's down on the ground though. Another corner in the making. Well, it doesn't really look like Saroj Pradhan is doing all right. A few moments ago, the game was halted because of him, and he's once again went down. Well, as we head towards those final few minutes of regulation time, it's just the crowds are thinning out. And it's good to see that Saroj Pradhan is back on his feet again. He's really had a busy day. And he stood tall. He stood very, very tall. Corner comes floating in and it was headed out to safety. It's going to be a goal kick now. The short pass now. Eventually, once again, Rising Star Club, they are happily controlling the tempo here. This time the ball would go to the goalkeeper once again, Saroj Pradhan. What a match he's had. In fact, we started off with a bit of a fumble due to a wrong team list being provided. We started off calling him Omar Khan, but then eventually we realized. So yes, it is Saroj Pradhan, and what a game he's had, to be honest. And now Rising Star Club once again comes around looking for opportunities. East Coast Railway desperately teetering, trying to make as much as they can. It's definitely not going to be easy here. The ball bobbles off once again. East Coast Railway steering it to safety, just as you would expect. Straight back to the goalkeeper once again. Ten minutes of regulation time remaining. Another opportunity for Rising Star Club all the way from the right. Looking for space there. Sends the ball into the center. This time trying to use it from the left. And he's ended up fouling it there. The referee's pulled play. This time the player goes down. Well, obviously it's going to be a free kick here. It's taking their time. The referee eventually intervenes there, sending the player back. Another opportunity. Just when it felt that the ball's gonna fall at the head of one of the Rising Star Club's player. It didn't. It was headed away to safety. Ball remains with Rising Star Club at the moment. And they are just steering things around. Nicely gets a pass onto the left. Now sends it forward. This is a lovely ball once again. Final 7 minutes of regulation time remaining. And goes out of play there. Now Rising Star comes all over. once again. Saroj Pradhan, apologies. He was quick to get off the line and eventually clear defenses. Short passes being knitted together, but East Coast Railway just proving up to the task. Now the ball comes towards the far left. The Rising Star Club just trying to find a window of opportunity. Temper slightly getting heated up there. Saroj Pradhan trying to have a word with the goalkeeper. He's absolutely furious right now. The referee is calling the offender over. They are already a man down, so they really need to understand that at the moment things needs to be taken care of. Something's wrong for sure. Final 5 minutes of regulation time coming up. A yellow card comes out there, which has been shown to the Rising Star Club player. Sends a ball towards the far right once again. Well controlled there by Rising Star Club, and now they go all the way from the right. Tries to drive forward, looking around for some space. There is space. He takes the time. He takes the inside route once again. Could very well have just passed it out. There was a player on the run. But then that didn't really appeal to them. There's another player down and he'll be taking a free kick here. It's 3 minutes of regulation time remaining at the moment. It's going to be another throw in here. East Coast Railway, they have been completely down and dusted here. Ball is being received by East Coast Railway. Sends the ball forward. But then again, Rising Star Club, apologies. And at the moment, they are just having it way too easy. There's no one to stop them. Final minute of regulation time coming up. It's going to be a prolonged game once again because there was quite some stoppages in the game. Plays it towards the far right. And at the moment, look at this. East Coast Railway players, they are not even in the frame. I mean, that tells you that it's not just over for them. They've given up. They're not even going up right now. 5 minutes of additional time. Rising Star Club saw the goalkeeper out of his line, took the shot from the range, and has found the back of the net. Goal number 3 for Rising Star Club. And what a crazy goal was that! Not a lot of instances would you remember when the ball has been deposited into the back of the net from the half line itself. East Coast Railway, they gave away all the space to Rising Star Club. And they have just used it. What an incredible strike! Simply marvelous. And now the start again. It has been a swashbuckling battle, but then that intensity has been thoroughly upheld by Rising Star Club. And that third goal, look in the frame just right now. Oh, that's a cheeky rainbow flick, but not well controlled. That third goal that Rising Star Club scored, that was a sheer example of awareness and precision. They may try their luck from this range as well. Saroj Pradhan, he's had more or less of a decent game, but unfortunate though. This one, he couldn't really put it. I mean, he was not really close to somewhere where he could have saved that. Final 2 minutes of regulation time, of extra time coming up. This time, once again, the ball has been sent towards the far left, and they are cruising in. Just while trying to keep the ball away, they lost control. But East Coast Railway, they almost gave away the possession, and they have given away a corner now. The corner was wasted there. That's what the number of corners look like. Square pass. Well received. Played it forward. Decent job again. Oh, they almost gave away the ball. 1 minute of action remaining there. Do the Rising Star Club have one more goal here? Because if they can, Well, it's only going to be good for them in this long haul league. They really tried hard. Short ball being created, but then denied. East Coast Railway trying desperately to find that consolation strike that would really do them a world of good. That was a long range effort. Close, very, very close. Few more seconds coming up. I reckon East Coast Railway, they will really like to be put out of their misery. At the moment, they are writhing around in the center. That's it. I reckon the final whistle will really put them out of their misery. They were outplayed, they were outnumbered, outclassed, outgunned. They had nothing that they could show for, to be honest. In the second half, they couldn't even try. They were completely written off. Rising Star Club securing what is going to be a fine victory. They won their first game as well, and now they won their second game. They've scored 6 goals. Amazing football, to say the least. Try and show you the stats if possible. That's how it looks like. The Rising Star Club have 64% ball possession. 17 shots is what they fired, and East Coast Railways could only fire 7. 10 of them were on target for Rising Star Club. 4 of 7 shots were on target for ECR. 6 corners for Rising Star Club, 1 for ECR, 5 fouls for ECR, 3 for Rising Star Club, 1 red card for East Coast Railways and a yellow card as well. 3 free kicks taken by ECR, 5 by Rising Star Club. The goalkeeper of ECR, Saroj Pradhan, saved 7. The goalkeeper of Rising Star Club saved 3. These stats were powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of FAO League, Sports KPI. That's all from today. We'll return with 2 more interesting fixtures tomorrow. So do not forget to join us. This is your commentator Rohit signing off. Thank you everyone for joining in. Take care, stay safe, and definitely be happy.